let's get this done. It is 12:20 at night. I just got off a long shift at work. And we're just gonna start with pull-ups. I'm just gonna do wide grip. Oh, that's a nice little stool right here. I do want to start using a belt though, because we're starting to get to a point where you can do 12, and I would really like the ability to start doing weighted pull-ups. It's definitely a step that I want to go to. First, I feel like I should learn how to use this thing. I'm guessing you just kind of snap in here, overlay it. Yeah. So we're gonna start with just the chain for right now, just while I get my bearings. And I'm probably wearing this wrong too. But what this is going to be able to do is I can actually able to overload the pull-up. So I've never been able to actually do weighted pull-ups. This is actually the first time in my life I'm able to do like 8 to 10 clean pull-ups. And so it's really cool to be able to start actually like adding weight to this. Oh my gosh. Just gonna loop that in, snap that, and so now we just have, I almost want to do supinated pull-ups to where I'm like this. Oh. See, those didn't feel clean to me. Those just kind of felt like stupid. But for shits and giggles, honestly, I want to see about putting, let's just do 5 pounds to start. Try to go for 8. See if I even can do this. You just loop the weight in there. And click this in. And there we go. Now there's a bunch of weight near my balls that I have to. It looks kind of babyish. That's okay. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do this, but let's try to go for 5 to 6. I think that's where I'm aiming for, and we'll kind of just try to go from there. Oh, yep, good effort, but that's gonna be awesome when I can put a full 45-pound plate up. I'm gonna feel so good about myself once I get to the 45-pounder. Be able to pull up 45 more pounds in my body weight. Oh, what an exciting moment that would be. But first, you gotta lift the 5-pound weight, you know? You gotta do the 5-pound weight before you do the 45-pound weight. I'm not even getting all the way up. Do close grip. Oh. Yeah, that's what we're doing for pull-ups. Oh. Oh, actually, I'm going to give it a break and then I'm going to do body weight pull-ups then. Oh, God, filtered water is so good. Oh, I know that's such a stupid thing to harp on, but it's so good. Okay. Go back to supinated. To where God, I really need to improve on that. Pull-ups is always one of those things that I've always struggled with. And you know what? I'm getting better and better. Like, before I started training, probably like a few months ago, I could probably do like 3 solid pull-ups. And now I'm finally able to do more than that. I honestly felt like that was like a sporadic set. Like I just jumped in, no plan. And I think next time I really just need to focus. So this next exercise, I'm going to try to focus. All we really have is lat pulls. We'll do lat pulls. So I need to, here, I want to make sure. I need to be able to actually look at the weight. Because if you look right here, like the weights that I have on here, they're so sporadic and it's a little organized, but not by much. So let's do one arm lat pulls, and then we're gonna go to dumbbell rows after that. So I have on the actual what is it? The overload. I did 60 pounds. So where I'm gonna go to 40, 2 sets of these. So I'm gonna kneel down. Stretch. Well, I think. It's 12. Oh my gosh, I left all my stuff over here. You know, I like this exercise because you can work both parts of the arm and lat in separate capacities, like it's one arm or the other. The lat pull down, super good exercise, but I just use the pull up for that, so I can actually isolate the lat a lot better this way. Oh, that burned it out. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh, that's it for that one. I really do need to do slow and controlled, but man, going fast like that brings me back to when I used to work out back in Seattle. I didn't really know anything about training at all. Didn't know about eccentric movements at all. It was just like, lift the damn weight. And sometimes you just gotta do that. Okay, I'm gonna do, so you can usually do 65s on these, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, usually 65. So I'm gonna bring it down to 55. 2 sets, go from there. Plus, I can definitely improve on my form on this one. Because now that I have footage of all this stuff that I'm doing, I can look back and be like, ugh, why am I training like that? You know what I mean? Sometimes having context in what you're doing is good. All right, 2 sets. Let's make them count. Hinge, lean, let's stretch down. Yep. Dude, I need some water. I already went through this whole cup in like 3 exercises. Oh. Oh, it's heavier and heavier. Well, we're on a deload week. Ladies and gentlemen, we can't get off focus on that because gotta recover. Damn it. Oh. I just realized I'm wearing all blue. Going for that monochrome look, you know? I don't know. Let's just lift the damn weight right now. Oh. Yeah. Shoot. You feel that in the morning, 100%. Oh. So those should be all the lat focus exercises for this routine. I also have to do a bent over barbell rows, which we know and love. But I might try to do more of a stable one today, just because it is a deload week. Maybe I can do like a T-bar row or like a stable one where I'm just lifting like that. We'll see. I don't know. Or we'll go with the good old classic. So I want to try this thing out. So I'm used to just doing the barbells, but I mean, this is a T-bar row, right? Go down. I'm gonna do a wider grip, probably like here, so my elbows are flailed out a little bit. Yeah, that's good. build the thickness in the back like crazy. I'm just gonna put a 45 on there. And then we'll go for the normal rep range. So I'll try to do 8 to 10. Do two sets of this. That'll really like kill my traps and my rhomboids. You know what I mean? So we'll grip here. Oh my gosh. Oh. I think I have a crazy back pump. Not gonna lie. See, but this is cool because you have a handle here as well. So you can do kind of like rows up like that. This is a neat machine too. I feel like this whole video series is just gonna be like checking out every single piece of machinery and just testing it. What is that social media guy that just reviews gyms? What a cool gig to have. He just goes to other gyms and be like, that's cool, this is cool, that sucks, this is cool, that sucks. What an awesome gig to have. That would be so cool. But, oh, it was like home gym review or something like that. I like watch all like the fitness YouTubers and everything, so I know that Will Tennyson had him come over to see his home gym when he like built it up. So I don't know. That would be a cool gig though. All right, let's get this done. Chest up, head down. Yep, pretty sure that form was terrible. I'm not gonna know until I see this footage over. So those are the rows. Now we have rear delts. Gotta love the rear delts, you know what I mean? You know what's crazy? Is that form did suck. And I'll tell you why. So, back when if you look back at the video, like 30 seconds, I'm sure, you see that I'm kind of like starting to go up. I shouldn't do that. I don't know why I did that. You should just really just be here. That's why I like the barbell row, is because I have to really focus on staying down. And maybe I'm new to that machine. And so, you know what, actually, I'm just gonna show you. This is educational content. Let's just turn, here, wait, actually, let's go this way. Okay? I'm gonna adjust the camera just a little bit. There we go. Okay. So, this is what I was doing. If you go down, I was going up like this and hinging my hip this way. I don't think you should do that. I think what you should do is plant down, bend your knees a little bit so you're able to actually like control yourself. Brace your core, get close to the bar, and just do this. Don't do what I just did. I'm gonna have to correct that next week. So now you know. I'm gonna move this camera back. Okay. I'm gonna go over here. Okay. Now, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Rear delts. Do the same exercise we did last time. like most normal lifters do anyway. Just make sure you're overloading. Except on your deload week. So, first of all, I'm going to make sure that we're in a good position to not hurt my rear delts or my back. Yeah, that's fine. Honestly feel like it could be one lower. Ooh. There we go. All right. Let's bring this up twice as amount of weight. Bring this here. Think about sweeping with money. Think about a bunch of money on the ground and sweeping. Step a little back. Let your shoulder blades really relax and stretch. Oh. Right arm under. Oh, that's always a brutal exercise too. It's because it's not really a natural movement. Like this sweeping motion, not a natural movement. But that's why a lot of people have underdeveloped rear delts. It's because it's just really not a natural movement. Oh man, what a night, you know. Oh, there is something humbling about being in this gym by yourself. I think there's like one other dude in the leg room. Sometimes you can get a little lonely in here. That's okay. All right. Oh. Oh, that's rough. Oh. Yeah, let's do biceps. Let's do biceps. Yeah. I'm testing out cool angles, okay? So if it looks weird, don't judge me. It's called experimenting and trying things. So what happens. Okay. We are gonna. Okay. All right. Biceps. We're gonna do step out and stretch, and then we're gonna kind of lean forward and let my arms go behind my torso, okay? And then they're gonna squeeze. There, it's like supposed to completely isolate the bicep, and it does. It's terrible every time I do this. Yeah, that's terrible. Oh, you feel it in your bicep a lot. This next set is gonna go completely to failure. Like, I want everything to just burn out. I know that I'm on deload week, But I do feel like my arms have been lacking some attention. Just in terms of stimulus, like I feel like a lot of my stimulus has been going to my back. Legs, honestly, I think my legs are getting the most stimulus out of everything, which has never happened in my life. Which I need to get new pants again, just because I'm having a problem with, like, my leg is growing, but my hip is not. And what's happening is, like, now my waist is small, and these are my quads and my hamstrings are growing. So I have a larger waist sized pant to fit over the leg, but then as soon as I get to the waist, I have to scrunch in my belt because it doesn't fit correctly. And so I'm having to constantly, like, exchange pants through this process. I don't know how much muscle I'm growing in my legs, but all I know is throughout my whole life, fat has always been stored in my leg. And so, like here, even these sweatpants are a little tight now. I want to get like the really loose pants. Once I can find really loose pants, that'll be nice. Like the old-fashioned gray sweatsuit pants. Oh my gosh, that's a dream. When I used to, like, work out in Seattle, I was like, oh, that's like, I don't even understand why people would wear that. It doesn't even look that good. And then I'm like, I totally understand it now, because I don't want to wear this anymore. You know, just want to get like good old loose gray sweatpants that I can go to the gym with and run, or train legs and not have to feel like I'm gonna rip them. So anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about legs when we got hip biceps. Focus, Brayden. Okay, the form's gonna get tossed out the window just a little bit right now. Come on, you can do more. Go. This looks so stupid. Oh, yeah, they're. That felt good though. That probably looked so stupid and psycho. That's okay. I'm by myself. You and I. Middle of the night. All right. Now we gotta train brachialis, which, so, a little bit of a lesson, slightly. I'm like 90% sure this is what the case is. There's two heads in your bicep. I don't know what they're called yet. I'm still doing research on it, and I still need to memorize the muscles. But there's two heads in the bicep, the long head and the short head. Under the bicep muscles is something called the brachialis. That gets worked when your hands are supinated like this and you're curling. That's why people have hammer curls in their regimen. Now, the brachialis is actually responsible for the peak of the bicep that gets protruded. So yes, it is good to train this, but if you're looking for like that Arnold Schwarzenegger style of bicep, okay, if you want that, if you train brachialis like this and you have your arm supinated, it trains it and starts to push the bicep muscles up to create that peak. That's what I know about that. Now, if it's wrong, obviously correct me in the comments, and then at another video I'll talk about it more. But I'm like 90% sure that's what training these does, is it creates that peak of the bicep. So here you go. Oh, need some water. More water. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I do have a crazy bicep bone though. That does feel good. Oh, oh gosh. Okay. Come on. Oh. Uh, 2 sets. That's it. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the docu-series. If you want to go to the next episode and I talk a little bit about my progress with the business, a little update on that, and then I train hamstrings and glutes, click over there. If you want to see the first video that started it all, this whole ridiculous journey, click over there.